An example of man versus man conflict in a movie is found in the film The Dark Knight. In the movie, Batman and the Joker are in constant conflict. Batman represents order and justice, while the Joker is an agent of chaos. Their clash throughout the film exemplifies the man versus man conflict, as they have opposing ideologies and are engaged in a continuous battle of wits and physical confrontations. Man vs. Nature conflict is Roja, directed by Mani Ratnam. This Tamil language film tells the story of a woman named Roja whose husband is kidnapped by terrorists in the Kashmir Valley. Roja's desperate efforts to rescue her husband takes her through the challenging terrain and conflict hidden natural surroundings of the region. The film highlights the struggle of individual cat in the midst of the nature's beauty and the danger posed by it. One example of man vs. society in the movie is The Hunger Games. In this film, the protagonist Katniss Everdeen challenges a society that forces children to participate in a deadly televised competition. Her struggle against the oppressive government and the societal norms of the capital is a central theme of the story. An example of man versus technology. Conflict in a movie is The Terminator. In the science fiction film directed by James Cameron, humanity is threatened by advanced artificial intelligence in the form of killer robots known as Terminators. The protagonist, played by Arnold, must battle these relentless machines to prevent a dystopian future that technology has taken over. The Terminator explores the theme of man's struggles against the destructive potential of advanced technology. The movie that explores the theme of man's density is Forrest Gump, directed by Robert. The film follows the life of Forrest Gump, a man with low IQ but a big heart. Throughout the movie, Forrest Gump finds himself in a various extraordinary situations, often influencing historical events and encountering famous figures. The film illustrates how the choices Forrest makes and the circumstances he finds himself in shape his density, ultimately portraying the idea that density can be both influenced and shaped by individual actions. The movie featuring a man versus supernatural conflict is The Conjuring, directed by James Wan. The horror film is based on the real-life investigation of a paranoid investigators, E.D. and Lauren Warren. The story follows the Warrens as they confront of a malevolent supernatural entity terrorizing a family in their new home. The movie portrays the couple's battle against the supernatural force and their efforts to protect the family from the supernatural threat. The Conjuring is known for its intense supernatural horror elements. And the example of man vs. self. Theme is Tamasha. In this film, the protagonist, played by Ranbir Kapoor, grapples with his own identity and the societal pressure that force him to conform to a conventional life. He embarks on a soul-searching journey to find his true self and pursue his passion for storytelling, ultimately facing his inner conflicts and insecurities along the way. Tamasha delves into the struggle of reconciling one's true self with societal expectations.